So here at level 4, we're looking at how to make a personal impact as a presenter. We produce some really good slides. We want a great impact, engage the audience, persuade the audience. How do we do that? Well, here's a thought that will help you in your impact building during your presentation. On the left there, we've got an agenda, a kind of the generic agenda that I've mentioned before. It would fit most presentations that you're leading a group through understanding a situation and then what it is that we're going to do about it. What we can do, of course, is say to the audience, look, which bit shall we jump to? Which bit shall we go to? For example, the senior person in the room might say, look, dispense with the current situation. We know that. What are the problems? Let's amplify those. So as we click on problems, we jump to the problem slide. And the problem is we don't have resources available. And we can then go back up to the current situation slide, the problems, the recommendations, the menu slide, and then navigate from there again. So more information on the current situation, we click that and we go to the current situation. If we want the recommendations, we click on the recommendations slide, we go to the recommendations. And from anywhere in the presentation, we can move around from agenda item to agenda item by menu driving that particular presentation. And I'll indicate with the attached documents how you can do that. So that really helps your sense of impact, because you're saying to the audience, look, I can take you through all of these areas whenever you wish and come back to these areas. I am not forced to go through the slides in a certain order. What I can do is I can choose and move as you would like me to. So that's very, very useful way of jumping around. So there we are at the recommendation slide. And of course, what we then need to do is to ensure that our impact is enhanced by the way in which we're explaining our information. So we've now done a menu-driven approach, which shows we're in complete control, good for impact. Let's imagine we've gone through that agenda there. The current situation, downside, remedies, benefits, next steps, another generic kind of approach to a presentation. Here are some questions that you can ask to really make an impact. These 4 statements and questions are very, very, very powerful, and they're starting to force the audience to respond to your impact and use the data in the presentation to engage with you and to move along to a decision for the organization. The problem we need to resolve is keep coming back to that. The consequences if we do nothing are definitely keep coming to that. The decision we need to make is definitely keep coming back to that. And these are the actions we need to take. So you keep coming back with these clear statements, followed by a question. Do you agree? What do you think? What's your observation? And this will enhance your impact, because you're not just relating the slides. What you're doing is you're going through those 4 questions to reinforce the point that the whole reason for this presentation is to lead to action. So do use those questions to lead your audience into action.